Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's Orlando taking on Salt Lake City. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Nothing better than pre-game festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Matt Simon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ballgame.
Stepping in, Chad Casey. Outside. And we're underway in Game 3. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch. Fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Bands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Ronald Cedeno. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, calm, fast. You'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the first. We played an inning, no score. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That one ripped. Out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Across in the frame here in Game 3 of the World Series. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's the first out. Nice recovery. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. In the air, left field. Delgado makes the play, and it's out number 3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. As he takes a ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And he's gone. That one felt good. It's 2-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
On a run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Later in this game.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Bouncer to second. Samuel to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Count 1-1. Left field, way back there. That one is gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
He just broke this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here.
Here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence.
Up the middle. They take the force out, and the inning is over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
3-2 now. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you.
Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Out to short, Morris. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Simon won't go any further tonight. And a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. And that one is lifted in the air. Snyder on the move to the gap. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching. Ball back.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Chris, 3rd time through the order. Out towards left center. Barnes on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was...
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
A strike. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Out to center, Snyder. Brings it in, and that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
That's ball three. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And there's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Smash down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding effort.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Raul Cedeno is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm.
You can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's the center fielder. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Cortez will hit next. One. That's out to center field. Lunges for it, but it gets down. One runs in, and it throws offline, safe at third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two now. Oh, that hit him. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Mustangs on top 4-2. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, it's
struck him out looking. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
his ability to draw walks has been something to.
And a rope in the center field, base hit. And out to a board. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here in Game 3 of the World Series. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But
third, one away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Barnes makes the catch. Both runners tagging. He's in to scoring the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, the Mustangs out front here, 5-2. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely. Good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Johnny Nixon gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long